The Cleanup Crew is an action crime thriller movie releasing in August. It's directed by Jon Keeyes. The movie promises to have an interesting and exciting plot that will keep you interested from beginning to end. The movie comes with a story that has lots of turns, and every scene is full of intense action and drama. In this video, we're going to discuss everything about the upcoming film, The Cleanup Crew. Stay with us until the end to find out all the reasons to watch this gem. Let's get started. Not only are the action scenes in this movie exciting, they're meant to make your heart beat faster. As the story goes on, you'll be on the edge of your seat as surprising turns and dramatic moments happen. The actors are very good, and they bring the characters to life in a way that makes the story even more interesting. The movie takes place in a world where crime and action mix, and the cleanup crew is in the middle of it all. It's not going to be easy for them to do their job. The story is about a crime scene cleanup crew that finds a bag full of cash by accident while doing their normal work. If I was in the place, I would have run away so quick that no one would ever catch me. Ha! This surprise find at first seems like a lucky break to our actors, but things quickly get dangerous. The briefcase belongs to Antonio Banderas, who is playing a cruel crime boss. The crime boss is eager to get his money back. He's known for being cruel and having a lot of powerful connections. People know that he will do anything to get what he wants, which means that the crew is in big trouble. The gang boss wants the money, but so does everyone else. A group of mobsters also wants to hurt the crew. These mobsters are part of a crime group that has a bad name for being violent and scary. They want to get the money back, and they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. Professional hitmen are also after the crew, which makes things even more dangerous. These paid killers are very good at what they do and are known for being cold and cruel. Their job is to get rid of anyone who gets in the way of their clients' plans, and the cleanup crew is now on their list. Even worse is coming for them when dishonest government workers are involved. These government officials don't want to follow the rules. They want the money for themselves. They use their power to control and scare people, which makes things even more dangerous for the crew. The team is getting into more dangerous and unpredictable situations as they try to stay one step ahead of the people who are after them. They have to make choices that could be their last as they try to get through a web of lies, violence, and betrayal. The bag of money has turned their normal lives into a dangerous game of risk-taking just to stay alive. Because the team is fighting to stay safe and figure out what to do next, the tension rises. Will the crime boss, mobsters, hitmen, and crooked agents catch them, or will they not be able to get away? From the beginning to the end, this exciting story will keep you on the edge of your seat with its drama, action, and surprising turns. The main cast and crew of the Cleanup Crew work together to make the show exciting and scary. Antonio Banderas plays Gabriel, a crime boss whose only goal is to get back a very important suitcase at any cost. His character is intense and unwavering, and his fierce desire drives the action in the movie. Gabriel's search for the box starts a dangerous game of cat and mouse that keeps a lot of people on edge. Jonathan Rhys Meyers plays Alex, who is on the cleanup team. Alex is in a dangerous position, which makes the story more exciting and suspenseful. He's not just a bystander. He's fully involved in the drama that is happening. Melissa Leo plays Siobhan, another important part of the cleanup crew who works with Alex. It's up to Siobhan to find her way through the chaos and try to keep things under control while dealing with the growing stress. She plays a very important part in the story because she has to balance her tasks with the chaos going on around her. Olivia, played by Leslie Stratton, is a character who adds to the story with her personality. Olivia's presence changes the plot and makes the story more interesting. The movie has a lot of depth because of how she interacts with other characters and how she plays a part in what happens. Danny, played by Lawrence Kinlan, is the last member of the group. He's part of the cleanup crew. Danny's presence changes the way the group works, making the crew a more interesting mix of personalities and issues. The movie is being directed by Jon Keeyes, who is known for making scary and dramatic movies. Keeyes is great at writing stories that keep people interested and on the edge of their seats. His skills help him write a story with lots of twists and turns in the cleanup crew. A big part of making a movie fun and interesting is editing it. It's like the beat in a dance routine or the flow of music. If the editing is done right, it keeps the movie going at the right speed and builds suspense. With the cleanup crew, the editors did a great job of this. They made sure that each action scene was tight and had an effect. This means that when something powerful happens, it feels sharp and right away, like it doesn't drag or lose speed. Their skilled cuts between scenes make sure that the movie moves smoothly from one to the next. This helps the audience stay focused and involved throughout the whole thing. You're interested at all times, and it seems like you're right there with the actors, going through everything as it happens. Another important part of a movie that gives it depth and feeling is its cinematography. It all comes down to how the movie is shown physically, which has a big impact on how people feel about it. Great work was put in the photography of the cleanup crew. The lighting and camera views make the mood of the movie better as a whole. It looks even better when there is movement in the movie. You feel like you're in the middle of the action because of how the camera moves. What makes the chaos of the action scenes feel intense and real are the angles and moves. You're not just watching, you're a part of it. We are thrown into a dangerous world where everything is at stake in this exciting crime and horror movie. The story is about a bag that people want very much that is full of money. This briefcase is not just a prop, it starts an exciting and action-packed trip. What makes this movie unique is that it deals with moral problems. The cleanup crew has to fight their enemies and stay one step ahead of them, while also having to deal with tough moral questions. In this story, the characters are not only pushed physically but also ethically. They have to make choices that put their morals and ideals to the test, which makes the story much more complicated. The story is rich and interesting because it has both action and moral struggle. With only 1 hour and 35 minutes of runtime, the movie is short but powerful. There's a lot of excitement and drama in this movie, even though it's short. It's important to remember, though, that the movie has an R rating. In other words, it has scenes of violence, bad language, and drug use. These parts help make the movie's depiction of the crime underworld intense and true to life. The film, which was made by Yale Productions, LB Entertainment, and Bondit Media Capital, benefits from the skills of these seasoned production companies. Together, they make sure that the production values are good and that the viewing experience is interesting. The movie stands out in its genre because of how well it handles action scenes, character growth, and also moral questions. People in the movie business were very excited in August of 2022 when it was confirmed that the shooting for a very anticipated movie had ended in Ireland. Fans were thrilled to hear that the project was almost done, as it marked an important milestone. A lot of famous actors are in the movie, like Myers, Leo, and Banderas. We expect them to all bring their special skills to the screen and give memorable performances. A lot of people are excited about and talking about the movie because of their role in it. That was the end of the news, though. By December of 2022, Baker, Kinlan, and Kelliger had joined the movie's group, making it even bigger. As news about the movie's creation continued to spread, January of 2023 brought another important update as Saban Films, a big name in the movie marketing business, got the rights to show the movie all over the world. So do you like movies like this? Do share what you look up to in action films and share in the comments section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.